wound up with 2 touchdowns. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On second down, Burrow got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
11 mighty. Turn.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. To Mixon on the check down. And that it'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Again, it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. From the 20, here's second and 2.
At the 20-yard line. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Mixing up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
12. 11 MT.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now it's the backup Rudolph. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run. Here's Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Rudolph looking to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
11. 11.
Burrow will throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Peterson. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He got 29 yards that time.
For a Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Rudolph's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. From the red zone now, Rudolph. And this one's incomplete.
George Pickens, his intended receiver there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run with Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They run again with Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Rudolph now to throw.
7-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Mason Rudolph taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Steelers, 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And Mixon going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Here we go. At the 36-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
11 MT.
At the 40-yard line.
11 mighty. 11
Burrow
mighty.
going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now here's Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
11. John?
Running left, it's Mixon. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. Pickens on the slant. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Harris running straight ahead. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard.
They'll run again with Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
Complete to number 83, 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
11.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Bengals.
12. God.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Here we go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate.
7-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12. 11. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Allen Lazard, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 35.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards into play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's another carry for Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. A short one there to Freiermuth. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the give, this is Harris. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And now they're in the hurry-up.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 9.
Harris going to get it again on second down. Powering forward.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Rudolph.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And the Bengals first down.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
On 1st down, Rudolph. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Back to the air, Rudolph on second down. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 180.
Back to Mixon on second down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Stop.
On third down, Mixon.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.